And welcome back, everybody. Aesop Grim here, and this is the continuation of our second Chronicle in Crusader Kings 3. We are playing in the 868 start time. It's 880 something right now, and we're going Salerno to Sicily. So I've just started the countdown timer. Here's our family. Our son in the last episode just came of age and got married to the daughter of the Duke of Thessalonica. So we will load up 885 is where we're at. Things are developing slowly but expectedly. It's going about how I would expect the rollout for my play style. We are actively looking at Cagliari as our next point of conquest, but we have achieved full men-at-arms now, so we can raise about 1,300 troops, and we have a couple of allies now. We actually might be able to reliably go after this guy right here, even, well, he's at war, right? Oh my gosh, he's at war with the papacy. $746, 1167, but you gotta figure that they're drained a little bit because they're on the losing end of a war, and they're on the losing end of a second war also. This seems like a good time to attack, man. This dude's creepy looking. Does he have a lazy eye? No, can't. They don't have that in here. This is a blind eye. But how did he get blue eyes? That's unless he's blind in both, maybe. But it doesn't look like it. I think he's got a blue eye right there and a blind eye here. But anywho, I'm gonna declare war. It says it's in our favor. We're similar, but he's been fighting for a while, so I'm going to declare war. Maybe I should have raised more gold first. Again, I didn't think of that. Let's put ourselves at the head of this army. Ally number 1 joins, and ally number 2 also joins. And we caught him. That's going definitively in our favor. Oh man, one of our knights killed his knight. Oh, we killed 2 of his knights, I think. Alright, we're looking at an 8-month siege. What do we got going on here? 100 brave youths. While traveling, I notice a sizable stone on the side of the road, one which is clearly carved by human hands. What is it doing here, I wonder? I get off my horse and come over to investigate. I see there is some sort of writing on the stone, but it is all worn out. There does appear to be some carvings of what appears to be people holding weapons, perhaps fighting. A few moments later, a traveler is passing by. He notes my attempts at deciphering what the stone is about and tells me, I live not too far from here. That stone, according to the elders, commemorates 100 brave youths from here who generations ago sacrificed their lives to defeat the evil bandits who were terrorizing these lands. The battle took place right here. What fascinating history, and what brave lads, too. Inspired by heroes of the past, monthly lifestyle experience plus 4%. Alright, good for us. Okay, now we got some allied troops right here who will likely combine. But okay, good. Our allies have shown up. We're in debt. So we're going to be suffering a morale penalty, a pretty staunch one with our military. I really do need to take the time and build up a surplus. This guy's probably requesting to become a guardian. He wants to turn our kid Greek. Not going to happen, Basileus. 3 months. And moving pretty rapidly. Okay, 739 troops right here. Salerno is under siege. Okay, we're at 62% war score, and we took a hostage. One of his sons. We should wipe these guys out. And we do. That puts us at 77%. Says that we'll probably lose this one. Well, now it says we're... Yeah... And there we go. With our allies, it's no contest. That puts us at 85%. Let's move to here. Can we catch them? Yes. And there we go. Enforce those demands. Camarda is now ours, and we can ransom a whole bunch of people. Perhaps we will go to court prisoners. Ransom all prisoners for gold. And return to Salerno. Press it again. Oh, and our youngest just grew up and came of age. And we can stand down these troops. Let's bring up our youngest. Oh, he's not our youngest. We had a Britannicus also, that's right. Okay. Well, you're definitely good at what you're good at. These are respectable stats, but you're not so good in the other areas. Hopefully we can iron that out as we become more and more affluent, and we can get better people in here and have better teaching, learning. What do we got here? County of Cephalonia is a possibility. She's 16. Looking at alliance power, it would be Petronia. $986, and it's a county. That'll work. Okay, we have this mayor who wants a council position, and this mayor, the mayor of Amalfi, who is actually a pretty good spy master, and he's a powerful vassal. So we will be replacing Sunagilda with him. Okay, are we swaying anybody currently? We're working on our marshal. And we have low county control, but we're also working on that. That's 14 years. Can our marshal be replaced with anybody better? Yes. Flavianus. And that drops it to 10 years, and he already likes us a bunch. So now we will begin to sway our spy master. Okay, what else did we have going on there? We're fabricating a claim. We're flipping a culture. What is this? Promote cultural acceptance. No, we're going to promote our culture. 4 years left, 10 years, and 2 years. Okay. All those ransoms were accepted. We're making 2.4 ducats a month. We're at 137 gold total. We have an available perk also. Let's take Stalwart Leader. We get +4 to prowess, our personal prowess. Your son learned the Greek language. Okay, good. I have not really tried to do anything with that myself. Okay. And still at 2.4. Maybe we can go on a hunt. It'll cost us 67 gold. We get rid of our stress, and we should also get some prestige out of this. Poachers here in the Duke's Woods, they huddle together as I ride up with my guards, making a poor job of hiding the dead hart behind them. We did not do this, Your Mercy. Their blades and bows belie their words. This is always a tough choice for me. It's like deciding how I want to play it conceptually is hard. They will hang and their villages will pay. County of Camarda gains punished poachers for 10 years. What does that do? People in this county bear the burden of making up for poachers in the forest. Holding taxes +10%, but popular opinion -30. You all seem to be excellent bowmen. This character has been trained by poachers to hunt. Prowess +2. The animal is mine, along with fines for their lives. 52% chance that we gain 20 gold and 150 prestige. 47% chance I anger everybody and I lose prestige. Now what I have to decide on is we're Roman, right? We read all that stuff in episode 1 about how Romans want you to uphold the law. Tyranny is really, really bad, and not upholding the law is really, really bad. Well, one of the mistakes that real, actual PhD holding academic historians will tell you is commonly made by the population is that we read our present day moral code onto past societies. We view their choices through the lens of our morals, and that is just straight up ridiculously wrong. If you think about it, it doesn't even actually make any sense. There is such a thing as truth, and truth is timeless. Either people were wrong or they were right. But when you are judging whether they were unlawful in their own time or something, you have to look at how their nation worked. I don't feel like I'm doing a good job of explaining it, because in my mind, I want to argue with some of these ideas, but this is something that historians talk about. If you want to actually study people in their own context and in their era and their society, you have to look at their context and their era and their society. And at this point in time, this was a clear-cut criminal act. So, like, this one makes the most sense to me. But I think as a Roman upholding law, we would probably go with this. Especially in a culture that seems to be not, I don't want to say collectivist, but there was a lot of pressure to for everybody to kind of go in the same direction and to work together and going in that direction. And that required, there was heavy emphasis on personal responsibility and personal discipline. So I'm going to take this one, even though I don't like it and I don't think it's the best choice for us really from a game perspective, but I'm going to select that. They will hang. And I hope I did a good job of explaining to you what my reasoning was on that. The hunt is drawing to an end. We mount our horses to leave the farmlands behind as the servants prepare the heart and other game for the journey back. To heed the call of the wild is usually an adventure, and this outing truly delivered both the good and the bad in overabundance. Let us leave this adventure behind for now. We gain 150 prestige. Okay. We're making 2.5 ducats a month. We're at 80. How's this going? We're about halfway done here, so we're probably a year out. Yeah, more closer to 2 years. Okay, so let's make use of our first use of the pause. Let me make sure I don't have any prisoners that I can ransom. None of these should be ransomable for gold. Okay, are any of you useful? Because they can convert. Oh, man. You are not useful to me. You're not useful to me either. Well, you're 15. I could marry you matrilineally. We'll keep you in jail until you turn 16. This guy right here, I might be able to make use of him. How do my knights look? He has a 9. Yeah. Well, he would be useful. If I negotiated your release and demanded your conversion and recruited you, what about gain? Nope, I can't gain a weak hook, but you'll accept everything else. My son and heir, Flavianus, has been hovering around my council meetings lately. Knowing his interest in matters of leadership, I cannot help but feel that the man is waiting for me to impress him. I could probably engage him in conversation. On the other hand, it might be better for him to simply see me interacting with my men. There is something to be said for at least pretending to know every soldier's face. I am going with this one. We should go greet some recruits. Let's lead by example. All right, so he did convert, and he is now one of my knights. Do I have anybody that you can get married to? Do I care if you're married? I don't think I care. You don't have any special traits to pass on. And we have another boy, Cornelius. I don't want to do the whole name, pass on our name thing yet. I rarely do that. Sometimes my kids will do it for me, though, as they name their own children. Theodosius, is that a Roman name? I guess it is now. I'm going to educate you in learning. The learning tree is actually very useful now. Not that it wasn't necessary. It had some good things in it before. In CK2 also, but I think it's one of the better trees now. Alright, so he's being educated, and now we will put you on pause. I'll see you when the next big event happens. Alright, welcome back, guys. And we have fabricated a claim. It'll cost us 102 gold. Now, I don't want to attack right away. I'd like to get this back up a little. We're trying to learn something in martial areas, but it's not really working out. This is actually my third try. I think it's going to be my last one. Either it works or it doesn't. Making 2.8 ducats a month. What do we got going on here? Unsavory bandits blackmailed an orphaned young nobleman into making a number of deals with them, which they of course reneged on. They decided they wanted to kill him and tried to storm his residence, but with luck and some quick thinking, the man managed to escape his enemies. Now he comes to me begging for my protection. I can afford to send some of my guards to take care of these criminals, and I would get a favor hook. This is not my problem. Figure this out on your own. Stay at my court where you will be safe. It costs us prestige. We get a strong hook. I don't have any, he doesn't really have anything to offer me. I want to say this is not my problem. Figure it out on your own. Because I don't want to spend the gold either. I have plans. Eagles don't hunt flies. That's a variation of the phrase. What's ours? Eagles do not catch flies. At 50 gold, I think I'll feel good about attacking. Is that young lady 16 yet? No, she's 17. Hit pause. Negotiate, demand conversion, recruit, and gain a weak hook. Okay, now, look to our council. We could maybe use a chancellor. Well, you know what? We might be getting, maybe I'll look at knight. We're going to, I think it's find spouse looks across the world. We're going to go prowess. We're going to go matrilineally. Again, prowess. There we go. 40, 47, 53, 54. Here's 36. He has a trait, though. 54 is a bit... He's a count, and he's willing to marry matrilineally? That seems weird. Why would you do that? You're a mayor. Well, you're 54. I'm not interested. Oh my goodness, a 32 in prowess. Plus, you're not bad in some of these areas. That is crazy. 26 and 47. Let's do that. Welcome aboard. Matrilineal marriage. Okay, where are we at? We're at 51 gold. So, You are allied to Gallura and Tortali. I don't think that's going to be enough. 609. Well, there's 1600. About 6,500 troops. 6,500. No. About 2,000 troops. Well, with my alliances, I should be able to take them. Declare war. This, if we're able to get it, should be the last expansion that we do for a while, unless maybe I decide to take Bari and Lecce, which I might. I don't know. But I think I would like to start building properties up. Martial perk is available, and this one's really good. Knight effectiveness plus 75%. Chivalric dominance. Your allies don't seem to have responded. I don't see any notifications over here either. Your glory is widely known. We gained a level of fame. Alright, we're at plus 50% war score already. 8-month siege ahead of us. That should wrap it up, and Cagliari should be ours. Cagliari. 4 months now. Once our allies showed up, it halved it. Maybe they have onagers. Yeah, it says we have siege weapons. Okay. Now we're down to 3 months. We captured an enemy combatant. Not too long ago, I discovered a good mouthwash recipe. It uses wine as its main ingredient and mixes it with various herbs, including cinnamon and mint. The taste is rather pleasant. Rinsing with it every day is said to help in keeping one's teeth healthy. Hopefully it'll keep my smile looking good for years to come. A stick for walking. Occasionally I've been taking walks near my house to get some fresh air, and I like to venture more into the wilderness to see the beauty of the untamed land. However, the terrain isn't always easy to traverse. Today, while going on such a walk, I came across a large wooden stick. I picked it up out of curiosity and found it sturdy and easy to grip. I wanted to see if it could help me keep my balance. I firmly planted it on the ground and took a few steps as I tried using it as a walking stick. It seemed to work well enough for this purpose. However, as it is a stick found out in the wild, it isn't the most pleasant looking, and it doesn't need to be tidied up a bit. I could take this to a local artisan. Or it does need to be. I could take it to a local artisan who could refine it a bit with a little carving. It would cost me 20 gold. No, I don't think so. Then again, it looks weird, and it's just one of my many sticks. You gain 50 prestige. That's what I'll do. "10 days remaining on this siege. And that is 100% war score. Time to go home. And we now have Cagliari. So, as soon as we can, I want to build the Argentira mine. The well, there's our timer. I'm going to quit this and gain 20 stress. The Argentaria del Sigero. Now, I don't know which one is it Argentaria or is Argentiera? I'm going to guess it's Argentiera. Argentiera mine, the Argentiera del Sigero is rich in underground silver veins with sufficient incentive and development. I'm sorry, with sufficient incentive and development, this area could be exploited for vast quantities of precious silver. I think it is possible to mine this thing dry, but it lasts a while, and we'll get 3 ducats a month. It's going to cost 300 ducats to build, so I got to save that money up, and that's what we're going to be doing over the next couple episodes, probably, is saving money. Maybe just the next episode, but we'll be saving money. Let's disband in order to build that structure. So we're a long ways off from that. I guess it might, yeah, we're a long ways off. Um, 6 years, 8 months. You're done. You can convert Camarda County. That'll take you 8 years. Okay, we're almost done converting the Napolis into Romans. And we are now entering into a stage, I think, that I'm going to call stabilizing and improving infrastructure. We are going to be converting counties and stuff to lead to more happiness amongst the population, religion and culture, and we are going to be building properties up to increase this number right here. We're currently at 2.1 ducats a month. We can ransom kale for 10 gold. And I guess that's it. Ransom accepted. Nobody else is being accepted. So you are 62. You're 39 and terrible on prowess. You're 49 and of no use. Siru is 44 and a 13. Negotiate release. Recruit and gain a weak hook. You are 42 with a 3 in personal prowess. Prospero has a 6 in personal prowess. Piaris has a 3. Okay. House arrest for Prospero. Move to the dungeon. Move to the dungeon. Move to the dungeon. Everybody's in house arrest, huh? Not anymore. And this is our second grandkid, actually. While you guys were on pause, we had another grandkid show up, a daughter. I think this one's a daughter also. Move to the dungeon and move to the dungeon. Okay. Cassia. Let's go. Well, Cassia's fine. Learning. Educate. May you grow wise and prosper, or whatever it is. Okay. So everybody. Oh, I missed you somehow. There we go. And we will save it. And that's the conclusion of this episode. Again, I am Aesop Grimm. Thank you for coming by the channel. I hope you like what you saw. I hope all is well in your neck of the woods. Let's take a look at the world. See if there's any changes, any noticeable changes. Sweden seems to be coalescing a little bit more. they had begun in the last episode, but I think they've made some more progress. I'm not really seeing anything else that stands out to me. Bulgaria still seems like it's entered into our area, but maybe we climbed up here. I don't think so. I think we begin with this. Look, the Sardinia Empire is over here. That's a little weird. That's ahistorical. That's pretty nifty. So that's it, really. That's about where we're at. This is what the world looks like. Hey guys, I will see you in the next episode where this story continues.